Are scared of the Magic community because they have heroes like Destructor, which just get completely owned, and it's really nice versus the Glimpse too because you're never like mean, he's been able to dodge every single one of these games with like a spin on a glimpse or, you know, just straight Omni slashing and killing someone. And it's just extremely difficult to kill. And as you said, yes, if he gets BKB, he is like almost 100% safe unless they have some like, sick initiation of events on him.
Because the BKB lets him stage you. It's not just that, well, I can disjoint one ability that comes with me. It's the continuous presence of him during the fight. Now no one. Well, he's going to BKB and Requiem in the trees, and then they back up. It was merely a fake, and now he's going to go again. This time he'll let it go, but Dandy, how does he keep finding haste runes? He's running after no one. But then actually going to back up. There's a lot of support coming in from Vega. They didn't have vision of this. There wasn't an observer looking for it, but everyone else missing from the lanes.
Yeah, I mean, his whole entire team came in from Vega, so it was definitely the right call for Navi to not go for that. But I mean, you can tell that they're making Vega protect the Shadow Fiend, and they're making all their teammates come and try and help him out because they know what this lineup can do. And that was without Aurora. If they had slightly better vision, or if it were daytime, hopefully they could have gotten Aurora and just straight killed him. But you know, whittling away 1 10-second BKB charge is just as good. Or if they had Omni Slash there.
Funny's gonna be really happy. He's got Necro Books, like, he's sitting on a level 1 Necro Book money right now, so he could buy the entire thing if he wants to. But he's also got the Blink Dagger behind him, so you're getting your initiation from your Beastmaster, and you're getting your push power from him too. Not to mention your teamfight presence, which comes from those Necro units.
So once Nyx has Blink Dagger, what can they do? Maybe kill the Quap.
He actually has the Blink Dagger now.
Quap has BKB, so it's...
Well, Omni Slash, Ice Blast on the way in. Pasha actually stopped to let the cooldown go. And that may have just been enough damage because the Ice Blast connected. Yep, he's going to shatter from this. Mag wants to get out of here, but there may be no joy. That BKB from a Force just walks into the storm. He needs to get back out the other side before it wears off, and he'll be able to do so. End up just walking through, killing off the Dazzle. The Shadow Strike, it will disjoint. The Scream off target, and Nyx Assassin is away. A little bit further over towards the west. That's where Solid's going to get mopped up by a Force, so a double kill for him. But Mag, even if he now does survive this, it's just like blink it onto the high ground and TP out, onto the trees, or somewhere where it's safe. He's in the trees. And now he'll TP.
It was a very smart play for him to get BKB. It's the right because the only way that you lose fights is if BKB doesn't go off, or sorry, Juggernaut gets stunned out without being able to use his ultimate, or gets caught in a static storm kinetic field and can't use his ultimate. But that is just so improbable once he gets his BKB. And
Disruptor walked through it during that last fight.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. He just can completely ignore Disruptor. And on top of Nyx Assassin too. Yeah, sure he can Carapace, but he's still gonna die.
That's a level 2 AA ulti 24 minutes into the game. Arstar got so much space in the top lane. And the Aghanim Scepter's rapidly approaching too. He's only a point booster away, so 900 gold. You have a level 2 Ancient Apparition ulti hitting Vega. Is it even a kill? That's actually a straight kill on Dazzle with the Ice Blast next.
Well, Vega, they need to find something to try and pull themselves together. At this rate, Navi's just going to take Aegis number 2, get a little bit map control with blinks and picks, and then just crush Vega. And, you know, Vega are just kind of letting it happen at this point. They're looking for kills here and there, but at this point, Havo's BKB is up.
He's got a Demon Edge, just a casual Demon Edge on him. He only just finished his BKB and took that fight, got double kill, and now buys a Demon Edge. Dandy blinks himself away as Vega are right behind him. But they're grouping up as 5. It's the only way they can fight though. And Vega are very much aware of this. Like, they can't just have these 1-on-2 skirmishes up against Na'Vi players, because they always seem to lose these battles.
But when team fights play out of my mind, there is such a little possibility that Vega can win the team fights. Like, they have to have everything go right. Whereas,
but what other choice have you got? Like, if you look at the possibility of like a big team fight for Vega, and then you look at like the pick-off game, like if Vega just try and sit back and farm, then Na'Vi, for me, the odds are even better for Na'Vi in the second option.
Maybe a Rosh Gank.
A Roshan, yeah, but that would rely on having like solid vision around Roshan to see when it's going to happen. Which so far has been hotly contested, and really now with also a gem on the Earthshaker, which fairly certainly will be given over to Funnick, they're going to get rid of every single ward that Vega would even have on their side of the map, or around Roshan.
Vega are trying to regain some sort of map control. But with BKB up on Quap 2, I mean, she's just such an unlikely kill. Like, it's so easy to BKB out of Glimpse. Not so easy to BKB out of, like, a Blink Nick Stun, but it's still possible. This cast point is not that short.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
You can see it coming.
You can see it coming.
Actually, what's with the break time though? Like if you don't vendetta it first, like the animation time, like I think that was something which like Puppy was always telling me like 2 years ago. Right? Mad's gonna get hit by that one. It's not the full upgrade, but it's still level 2. And well, DKBs. He's still got Omni Slash, but he's pretty close to the creep wave, so he wanted to go further away. And now he can just go to work, bounce it around, and then well, Requiem doesn't really do that much. SF, the Shallow Grave might keep him alive a little bit longer, and the Vault is traded for this until Denny arrives with a Sonic Wave. The Beastmaster is the man to kill off Seema, as then he blinked himself away to safety. And Echo Slam has arrived from Snako, hitting on Solo. The wall, and then he blinked into it with the double stun from Mag. It's a double kill for Solo because it's inside of his storm that it ended up happening. As well, let's see that again. All right.
Okay.
Well, that seemed to go poorly. I don't know if we can see the end of that fight again. That'll be wonderful production if you can find that somewhere.
Juggernaut really messed up there. He didn't spin when he killed SF, which made him get hit by Requiem and then immediately die. He was at like, I don't know, 35% HP, and then he can just heal up with Healing Ward and, you know, spin back to safety and then go in from round number 2. But him dying immediately off the bat, I mean, I guess if anyone else had more damage on the SF, then he could have been okay too. But yeah, that was just disastrous blinking into that at the end of the fight, and that was the big fight that Vega was looking for.
Yep, and this means big items for them. Solo being able to get up closer towards Vega for him means these BKBs we've been talking about from Na'Vi, all these wonderful abilities to dodge Vega's damage, they may not exist anymore, especially if you can have such an ulti as we saw then, where Dendi, he blinked into the middle of the Disruptor ultimate. You wouldn't have seen it coming, so yeah, let's watch this again. So Snako with the Echo Slam, and then Dendi joins him inside the wall and in the storm with the double stun. There's no way to break free of this, and it just gives so much space. I don't think he did. Like, is that BKB still on 10 seconds for Dendi?
It shouldn't. He just popped it prematurely.
9 seconds.
I think he probably popped it like maybe 3 or 4 seconds after the Juggernaut did, but they should not have lost that fight. That was a really good fight for them with the AA ult at the start, and then there was just like no.
They pulled out just at the right time. Pasha's gonna walk in. It's like, wait, I'm sure there was meant to be somebody here at the home. And it was because Roshan went walkabout Snako, hiding in the trees in a very difficult to get to area for them. But the pings are still coming out from the Jericho, saying, I'm fairly certain it's here. The Hawk comes in, and there's the wall. Snako very quickly blinks away. And Vega, they were just looking to try and contest Roshan. Can't get it, but they're still looking to find a position for a fight.
Dire's structures are fortified.
So there's another haste train in bottom river.
Well, Echo Stack can take a fight.
He has 75 every single fight. He's always got a haste train. And they got Pasha around the corner. They can see him. The cooldown's on the way, but it's in a non-factor area. At the same time, the fight's been completely split up. Denny's already got the double kill with that Sonic Wave. They move over. The Omnislash pops up most of those Manifest Illusions. Now there's your Requiem Assaults, but the damage output is minimal. Horse, though, he does still end up dropping as he's smack bang next to Pasha. As Funnick, well, he'll blink over to join Denny for the moment. No Necro books available for him at the moment, neither is the Raw, so he just leaves the Hawk behind, and they'll TP themselves away to safety. Why does Divorce keep end up dying? I know he's right next to the SF and the Jug. It's not the greatest position for a Juggernaut.
I mean, he could have just spun and ran away. He didn't use his Healing Ward again. He's level 19 and he doesn't have max Healing Ward? That is crazy. Is he level 19? Is that for real?
With the Jugger? That's a 1 and a 9, man. You can also say it's a 9 and a 1, just the other way around.
Stats are pretty important, but I don't think foregoing that many levels of Healing Ward is beneficial, especially when you keep dying. If he has level 4 Healing Ward, he BKBs, he Omni Slashes, that's like, 12 seconds or so you shouldn't die, and then you spin out, that's another 5 seconds, that's 17 seconds, that's so much uptime in the fight, and then you just reset with a Healing Ward, and he shouldn't be dying in back-to-back fights. At least one fight I can understand, not spinning, it happens, but back to fight, back-to-back fights is just disastrous, especially when he was able to secure the Aegis earlier, and now the net worth discrepancy between him and Gyro is very, very little.
It's kind of interesting to see that Vega, especially the supports, like we're seeing Mag now going in for this Aghanim Scepter. He started the run towards it, but the Solo would also say it's better to get something like an Aghanim Scepter for himself over like Ghost Scepter, where you can possibly burn out some of the charges of the Omniscience of Juggernaut. But that's another option they've got too.
Well, Ghost Scepter saves one life, and Static Storm will like be able to kill like 2 or 3 important heroes.
Here they come, Mag, wait for what's done. Phoenix on the high ground, actually, he's completely out of the fight this side. He can throw axes, but that's all. It helps to kill off Mag at least, but the cooldown's doing this work. The Static Storm is down as well. Pasha stands his ground, now the Shallow Grave, he has to back up. The Omniscience right on top of him. Of course, the Centaur Storm trying to find him, then in your Echo Slam. It's from Seneko, the spin's still there for Force, he survives this time. Solo cannot finish that job. 4 heroes lost with the scream, almost picking up no one. But Na'Vi, they keep everyone alive this time around. Divorced by the skin of his teeth. He's still at the Aegis Immortal anyway. And there's that healing ward at level 2 healing him up, ready to push bottom lane.
Now he's forced to. He's level 20. He only has 5 skill points left.
No choice.
Dire's middle tower
He did.
is under
I mean, he
attack.
does do a ton of damage. That is one of the
It's
biggest
still a
things.
2-2-3 shot. Like, it was a crit out the
Radiant's
heights.
bottom tower
Yeah,
has fallen.
it's true. It's a lot of HP.
It is. He's very, very difficult to kill. If he didn't have every single skill point up that he did, he wouldn't have survived that.
He also was bad the last 2 times. Well, actually, it's more skill use. But regardless, Na'Vi, finally they execute a team fight, I would say, as properly as they should have gone. And yeah, here we go. They get there just a little bit too late. And yeah, Funix completely useless out of the fight. But
I'm not quite sure what he meant to do, if he was actually thinking he'd get down into the river with that.
without Static Storm being upgraded, they're able to pop their BKBs, and now Havos is not scared to man fight. He pops his on slash right here, the wave comes out, and then he will spin to finish off the gyrocopter, and then the big echo is about to come out from Samiko.
Yeah. That really is what turned the end of that fight right there. Or else Solo was just going to glimpse him back and wall him up and just control every kind of position. The hilarious thing is, even with the foul blink by Funnick, he was still able to make sure that no one couldn't return to the fight. So Seneko got the Echo Slam off. No one was wanting to move further up the river, and he would have reached the rest of his teammates. But because he could just sit there and he couldn't find a target, he was actually trying to get in range to roar someone in the middle of the river, but he wasn't in range for it. So then the SF came next to him and was like, sweet, I found myself a target. And they isolated him out.
Both carries on Vega actually went for a Battle Fury, and that's not a terribly common build on Gyrocopter, but I think it's pretty good when you're versus a Juggernaut. But one of the problems with Manta style on ranged heroes versus Jug is that Jug can just proceed into a Battle Fury and just do even more damage with Omni Slash.
Okay. Yeah, you meant Manta on the Vega clause. You meant...
Yeah, Manta on the Vega.
Okay. Cool.
Sorry. Yeah, Manta on Gyro and Manta. But you'll see them pop like right when they anticipate an Omni Slash. But on top of that, it's like, it's just not that great because of the like Sonic Wave is also really good versus it, and Echo does even more damage if you have the Manta illusion, so it's a double-edged sword.
Well, Navi's ready to push, but the Aghanim's up on Disruptor, so keep your eyes peeled for that control factor.
They have to get Dendy with it though, because if they use it on Havos, Havos will just trade his Aegis for it.
You're not going to get Dendy with it. Like the way Na'Vi always engage, it's a Vorce, the crazy one on the front lines, and everyone like tank it all up. And Dendy plays the Queen of Pain in the traditional way. It's that, well, I let the rest of my heroes do the damage, then I jump in and I finish the job. Sonic Wave, Scream, get the kill, then blink away, come back in again, get another trailing kill. That's the Quap way.
They have to get a big kill out of it though. Ideally you want to kill Jug, but Jug has Aegis, so it lasts for a really long time now. And I mean, the counter to that unfortunately is to just BKB even earlier than before, so that you don't have any chance of not popping your BKB. But then again, you don't want to waste it. You want to be able to overlap your BKB with the Static Storm. But knowing that they have a big turning point with that item, it will smoke up.
Havos. Okay, he came down there to try and stop the Wild Wing, who I'm assuming is controlled by Vega's Gyrocopter, by the helm of the Dominator. He does. He doesn't matter. Oh, nice echo. Really nice echo. No one just gets blown out of the water. And now, where else do they go? The Omni Slash down, the Man Style for a couple of it. Still some extra damage into Pasha to Force. Chase it down. Nice double stun from Mag. That's the Force going to blow up and Dendy. You wanted it. You got it. They caught out both of them. The Agency model will now pop to a Force back to the world of the living. But it's bought space for no one who bought back to be part of this fight. Glimpsing a Force back. You knew it was going to spin, but they've got to keep up with it. Mag does have that blink. I don't think there's enough mana for... Actually, he does have enough mana for stun. But 3 seconds, 2 seconds, and a Force. He's just such a quick runner. Seneko will TP out from the top tier 2 tower. And Na'Vi should count their lucky stars, but they did get a buyback from the SF.
That was pretty good. They got Dendy with it. That was a big one that the Static Storm caught, because he definitely did not pre-BKB that one.
It was the two of them together.
Yeah, well, Jug had already used most of his spells. Well, here we go. Sick Echo, and with the Scythe of Ice now on Dendy. A lot of overkill on him. But still, they end up nailing the Shadow Fiend and forcing him to buy back. Kind of lucky with the Omni Slash bounces that it didn't stay onto the Manta Illusions, and here's where the big Static Storm came.
That was the play from Solo. He was so far back that there was no way that Denny would have really seen it coming anyway. And then he just blinks right next to, I'd say right next to Gyro. They were still decently spaced, but the area of effect of that storm is just so big. I think Seneko is looking to go again. Starts with the totem, but he's lost the vision.
I mean, ideally you want to be able to like dodge spells with this BKB, which is...
He's gone.
Ooh.
That's actually a kill. I believe Solo is going to shatter from this. Is this the Axe ulti from AA? It should be. And the answer is yeah.
He's still really high HP.
Yes. But it's a level 2 Axe ulti. It's not enough. It's actually not enough.
Do they have gem on side of Na'Vi?
There was a gem, but that was purchased up by the Earthshaker before, then it was carried by the Beastmaster. So it's over on the next assassin now. Mag, well, he has that Axe. Burrow and hide. And then Necro units, they see him, they roar him. Man, it's just like a frosted top. And Nyx Assassin, he will die. That's not an unkillable Axe, Nyx. Or Lurker, I should say.
It did take a couple ultimates. 3 to be exact, but they did get the gem, so that's big. That's huge.
And then you got Butterfly now over on the Jugger. You got no Nyx Assassin for 50 seconds. There's no buyback available for him. And Horvath just found a bigger target. It's an isolated SF just ripping into him. He's trying to pull away from the creep wave. If he needs to commit the only side, he can do so, but it's not required. Switch on the Mask of Maz. Now Solo TP'd up to try and control him. The glimpse won't work because Omni Slash does better. Mopping up that Disruptor, and even Pasha. The Ice Blast is on the way. And Funnick, he was about to roar. But actually, no, he couldn't. He was still on cooldown, so he was about to look at him. And they'll push down the middle lane now.
Give him the death glare.
Yeah. It's over, man. Look into my eyes.
Now Shadow Fiend has no buyback. This is another big opportunity for Na'Vi to try and close up the game, or at least do significant damage to the...
It's mid-rax. It's 100% mid-rax.
Oh, he has Butterfly on top of that? That is... Yeah, he is mega farm. I mean, those couple early deaths by Max really hurt.
Seneko is sitting on the edge. If Vega has any intention of trying to slow down Na'Vi here, that's gonna happen. And the perfect time for the creep wave to spawn up. So we even got the extra buff up from that. The Shallow Grave is gonna keep up the Gyrocopter until finally the Ice Blast will take him out from the Ancient Apparition. But with those 2 kills, this now means 8 seconds in a rack. They didn't want to wait, and they will call GG. Na'Vi go up 2-1, and are now 1 game of victory away from taking the main spot at the international fight, which already has almost $10.5 million prize pool. It's gone up. Massively during the whole fight.
Seneko again, another beastly Earthshaker performance by him. Just setting Mag back, it just jumpstart Havost to that ridiculous start of having a very early Mask of Madness into Saint Yasha into taking Roshan and then taking control of the map. That's the best that a support can do in the safe lane.
It really was, and his movement.